Hello all, namaste. Welcome back to Simplified Parenting with Emotionally Healthy Child Show. And I'm your host Suhasni, a child psychologist, parenting blogger, and a fellow parent like you all on this parenting journey. Today's episode touches something deep in all of us. How to parent when we grew up differently. Parenting when we carry our own unhealed wounds. Parenting when some parts of our childhood still whispers inside us. Now, let me ask you all a simple question. Have you ever reacted to your child and later wondered, why did I behave like that? If your answer is yes to this question, you're not alone, my dear friends. Today, let's explore how our past shapes our parenting, and more importantly, how we can gently rewrite our future for us and for our children too. So, let's take a deep breath and let this episode be a healing mantra in your parenting journey. Let me start this episode by telling a small story. A mother in my Simplified Parenting WhatsApp group told me recently that when her daughter cries loudly, something snaps in her. That's not because of her daughter's tears, but later, after our long discussions, we realized that because that mother was never allowed to cry as a child, she was carrying that inner child trauma in her, and that is what making her snap whenever her daughter cries. This is exactly what research calls an intergenerational transmission of parenting. Most of the times, we don't react to the present moment. We react to the old memory that the moment touches. Let us assume that you grew up with harsh criticism or comparison. Don't question elders kind of parents. Academic pressure or parents who are too busy to notice your emotions. Your body still carries those experiences. The research in psychology shows that old stress changes our nervous system patterns. So, when your child argues or spills something or talks back, your reaction is not random. It's your inner child saying, I remember this. I never felt safe at that point of time. So, you automatically pass on the same trauma to your child. So, my dear friends, understanding this is your first step towards healing your inner child. Let me help you to notice something what you're carrying as your inner child trauma. Whenever you have some time, ask yourself, what made me feel small as a child? What did I crave at that point of time? As a 10-year, 15-year, 6-year, when wherever your memory can go back, what did you crave? Validation, hugs, space, validation? What situations with my child drain me emotionally? Which phrases do I repeat unconsciously in my mind? Stop crying. Don't argue. Be perfect. What will others think? These are your clues, my dear friends. Not for blaming, but to be aware of your own inner child trauma. So, here is your quick tool to help you come out of that trauma. Whenever these kind of phrases keep getting repeated in your mind automatically, just take a pause. Whenever you get triggered, take a pause and silently tell yourself, yes, I know I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm scared about my child, whether he'll be failing or not. I feel I'm not valued as a person. Simply by naming that emotion reduces the intensity of that emotion by 40%. Actually, the research shows that every emotion takes only 9 minutes for you to process it. 9 seconds, not sorry, minutes. 9 seconds. If you can pause for those 9 seconds, you will reduce the intensity of that particular emotion. Try this today, even once, and see the difference. Let us be honest. Our parents lived in a totally different world where there is no social media, no JEE, All India topper examinations pressure, no constant comparison in the online mode, no FOMO. Academic rat race was there, but not to this extent, isn't it? 99.99% also will not get seats in the merit. But in our time, 90% is a decent score for you, for us, right? One father, once again, from my own simplified parenting WhatsApp group, told me that in their childhood, whenever he was getting bored, he just went out with and played whatever game that came to their mind. And they were not worried about the traffic on the roads. They were not worried whether they'll get hurt or whether they'll get kidnapped. And he feels sad that his son doesn't get the time to feel bored because his schedule is so tight. He has to finish his homework, pending projects, extracurricular classes. There is absolutely no time for him to breathe and relax without any task to do. So, what do you understand by this? Our children's world is louder, faster, more demanding than the times when we were children, isn't it? So, the old methods like fear based discipline, comparison, suppressing the emotions will not work. Not because our parents are wrong, but because times have changed. Kids do not respond to fear, they respond to more to connection. So, let us try to connect better with our children by doing some small micro shifts in our parenting journey. Tiny changes work better. If you're a person who keeps yelling at your kids, lower your volume to start with. Or just take a sip of water before responding. Say, give me 5 minutes and go into another room before shouting on your child. If you're a person like me who just shuts down and doesn't want to talk, tell your kid or your partner that I need a moment to compose myself and then return and talk. These small steps, though very small, will have significant impact in your relationship. Whenever you feel triggered, tell yourself, this feeling is old. I'm safe now and I'm in control. My child need not have to go through the same pain what I have gone through. These three sentences reprogram your brain from survival mode into the connection mode. You will start understanding your child better and will be able to build the connection in a better manner. I will give you one more example where a 13-year-old boy came to me and told me, I don't mind making mistakes. But whenever I drop a small pen or something, I just hate the way my dad reacts. His voice, his facial expressions, his eyes, which clearly shows that children don't fear making mistakes. They fear our reactions. So whenever you're about to react for any mistake of a child, just take a pause. Use one of these three tools. Instead of changing your face completely, tell your child that I get to understand why you're upset. I know your feelings make really sense. Let's see what we can do now. This is Gautam's emotional coaching, nothing new actually. One of the most proven parenting tools which parenting coaches like me use worldwide. During our childhood days, when our parents were parenting us, they never told us apologies. They never told sorry or thank you to us. But in today's world, in the modern parenting, children need more connection. So, whenever you make a mistake, accept it in front of your child. I'm sorry for that tone, or I'm so sorry I reacted in that way. Why can't we let's restart? This 10-second repair actually brings your child back to you emotionally. Build some family traditions, fun family traditions where you can really bond with your child. Maybe it's once in a weekend or once in a month. One long drive, one walk in the park, one no gadget free day. One, it doesn't need to be long or a prolonged ritual. Just spend 15 minutes on a weekend or some other day whenever it is convenient to you. 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes without any distractions, understanding your child. Go for a walk, play a game, do something. These tiny traditions build emotional security for your child, and that actually heals your inner child as well. The most common problem which most of the parents complain is that my child is always on the phone. So you start talking to your child when your child is on the phone, saying, "Why are you always on the phone? Stop putting using the phone. Put that away in the other room." You are using these words based on your parents' judgment and your parents' parenting skills. Instead, try using the modern parenting techniques like, show me what you're watching. I want to spend some time with you. Can we both watch together? These kind of sentences actually transform your relationship with your child. Always collaborate with your child. Instead of cribbing and nagging, saying you don't listen, you are not, you're grown up and all that stuff. Ask for help. Don't expect your child to understand you. Their mind is too busy. So ask their help. Is specific. Tell them categorically what help you require. When you both work together, you will actually build that bond wherein your child can start sharing things with you. So that's all, my dear friends. So before we end this episode, take one deep breath with me and remember, tell yourself, healing generation pain is not about blaming your parents. It's about choosing differently as to how to parent your own children. Every small pause, every gentle reminder, every small moment of connection, you are healing yourself and your child as well. So, you are not repeating your past, you are rewriting your own family's emotional future. Thank you for joining me today. And if this episode touched you, please share it with another parent who might need this message. Take care. Keep smiling. Let's meet next week. Stay. Please do remember to be gentle with yourself. And remember, your healing of your own inner child is your child's greatest gift that you can give to him or her as a parent. See you. Bye. Then bye bye.